Hi there, thanks for coming back to the channel. The title for today's video is how to assess your progress. Keep watching and I'll give you my thoughts after the break. Hi there, before we get into the topic for today's video, if you've not subscribed already, some context. I was in a Zoom call consultation with one of my clients yesterday, and we were talking about video, and I'm teaching a lot of business owners now how to structure their YouTube channels to get more leads and to properly brand themselves and properly brand their business. And so we were talking about some of the key components of good videos, and then the SEO element, using the tags, and also description, using the description box effectively. And then I made reference to one of my own older videos, and we clicked through, and I watched with my client, I watched one of my older videos, and I saw so many points that were contrary to my current advice. And it just so if I was making that video, the video was from 2016, but if I was making that video today, I'd make it very differently. And we just had a laugh and a joke about it. But it reminded me of the progress that you're making when you're putting in the effort, creating weekly videos, twice a week. So on my channel, obviously it's Tuesdays and Fridays, but for a lot of clients, it's once a week, or you're blogging once a week. And if you go back and read some of your old blog posts, and you go back, and I'm just going to show you my about page so you can link to, you can see my links and website and so on. So there's a free LinkedIn checklist there. When you feel that, wow, you know, you are still on the journey. I'm still on the journey. I've got 11,000 subscribers now, which is great. And the start this time last year I had 3,700, but I want to get much higher. I want to get to one of my stated goals, if you've watched that video, for 25,000 subscribers by the end of this year. But I want to go beyond that and get to a high level, maybe 50,000, 100,000. And it's a long journey, and you look forward and you think, oh my goodness, am I going to make it? But you've got to assess your progress just by looking back. And that moment in the client Zoom meeting, when we looked at one of my old videos, and I just saw so many things that I wanted I would improve, and well, I have improved in recent videos. So I think that you can't be too hard on yourself. You've got to realize, and I'm not going to use the excuse of the situation we're going through, because people are making progress, and I've made progress during the global pandemic. You've got to realize that you are making progress, and sometimes you don't realize just the progress you've made. I'm going to flick here to my videos, and just and then sort by, let's move this box, sort by oldest. So if you want to see a reminder that people you're watching, if you're watching this video, and how they started out, you can see some of my earliest videos there and watch those, and you know, you might get some value out of them, but you also see the transformation that's taken place in terms of the way I compose videos, the sort of videos I make. I was very, you can see here, I'm just laughing to myself now, I was very, very formal in all of these videos, you know, and I'm trying to get more relaxed and show my more relaxed side. But it's difficult, because sometimes if people come into contact with you for the first time in a video, you want to give them the value that they came searching for. They didn't come searching for me, they came searching to answer a question. So I always will give that value, and you know, over time, if people watch my videos and continue to watch them, they can start to understand who I am and what I'm like, and my sort of full personality. But you can see here I've got shirt and tie on and all of this, which is fine. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes I think it's good to be very relatable. That's a video that I don't really publicize. It's a bloopers, a couple of bloopers there, so you might want to go back and watch those if you're interested. Let's go back to the more recent videos. Here we are, the more recent videos. So I'm trying to answer the queries that come in sometimes via Twitter, sometimes I get messages on LinkedIn, and I'm trying to cover all of the areas. And I think Telegram is very hot, so if you haven't watched my Telegram videos recently, what will change on Telegram. I did about a week ago, and then I've got 2 other Telegram videos, so you might want to watch those. But there are also some key, and I always make sure that I deliver value. So there are some videos that you may have missed in the because of the pandemic. Perhaps you were looking focusing on health concerns or other areas. So here's one that if you've got a website and you're blogging, and you should be blogging on a weekly basis, you know what I'm going to say about that. If you're a friend of the channel and a subscriber, and if you're not, please subscribe. But in that video how to send blog posts to your mailing list, you might find that very useful, so watch that one. But my general point is, don't be too hard on yourself. You are making progress. You don't always realize the progress you're making, and as I mentioned in the earlier part of this video, I recognized that progress when I was chatting with a client and we went back and watched one of my old videos. And just to give you a clue or a couple of points that were wrong with that video. First of all, the video was too long, too short. It was only sort of 1 or 2 minutes, and I advocate that all my clients make at least 8-minute videos. 10 minutes and plus are better, as long as the content's good. And when you're doing that, you have the opportunity to monetize your videos by not just before the video and after the video, but also during the video by introducing mid-rolls. So, you know, I didn't know that 5 years ago, and there's lots of other things, the lighting, you know, I'm not going to sort of publicly critique my own video because it is still public and you can still see it. But yeah, that's when you see the progress that you're making. And it's not just progress in terms of video production, but it's in terms of the profile for your business. Having a YouTube channel for a B2B business and regularly uploading with it will generate a lot of leads. You know, I made a video about how many leads does content marketing produce. I'll link to that in the description. I can't find it now, but I'll link to that in the description. It makes a big difference. LinkedIn and YouTube are where most of the leads are coming from at the moment. Yes, we're still active on Twitter, have a presence on Facebook and Instagram, but those are not really prime movers in the B2B sector, as you know, and so that's why we focus on YouTube, LinkedIn and Twitter. But YouTube is really driving massive gains at the moment, which is quite surprising considering the situation we're in. Anyway, this was just a video to say, look, do look back at your previous levels of production or skill set or abilities, as I did in my client meeting and we were talking about videos. But look back at your earlier LinkedIn, look back at how your network's grown, and give yourself you know, some recognition, acknowledgement of your own achievement, the progress that you've made. Don't beat yourself up, keep going, because more progress and good things are coming your way. So I just wanted to say that and put that out there, because I know a lot of people are having difficult times at the moment. Fortunately, I'm in a position where everything is going in the right direction and we're making gains as a business and more clients and enjoying that whilst you know, surviving or existing in a difficult time from a health perspective. Thanks for watching this video all the way through. It was slightly different to some of my other videos. I appreciate you watching. If you've liked this video, give me a like. Click on one of the 2 screenshots to watch another video. I look forward to speaking to you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.